Hey guys, it's Wayne Santos, one of the editors over here at CGM, and this week's Sound Off is directed specifically at you, Sony. Okay, so we've gotten an announcement. It's like E3 is happening. There's going to be the press conferences as usual, and journalists like myself are going to be there. And it's like most people are probably going to be, it's like goofing off work and it's like stealth watching it on a internet stream, but. Sony, in a bizarre turn of events, has announced that select theaters throughout the USA and Canada are going to be streaming the Sony press conference to their big screens. So, let's just reiterate what's going on. People are going to be able to go to a movie theater to watch a press conference. I do not know if this is actually a good idea. It's like, especially for something like this year's E3. I know that it's like a lot of people like E3 and they're always looking forward to these press conferences and things like that. But let's take stock of where we are right now. It's like the PlayStation 4 is out. All of the major hardware is out. So this E3, like most E3s of years past, is really just going to be announcing a bunch of games. Which sounds like it's going to be interesting, but is that really something that you want to line up at a movie theater for? And it's like sit through with a bunch of suits breaking out the PowerPoint presentations and showing the sales charts and the sizzle reels and the occasional awkward celebrity walking on, saying things for like 30 seconds and then walking off again. I really don't know if that's the sort of thing that justifies a movie experience, even if it's with a bunch of fellow gaming nerds. The timing for this just seems odd. Like, if they had made this announcement last year, that would have made a bit more sense to me, especially when you consider in hindsight, it's like the absolutely ridiculous reaction from not just the journalists, but the public at large to the official E3 unveiling of the PS4, and then all the crazy announcements about, the great used game policy and the price point and, it's like all of that other stuff. That kind of thing. That seems to make sense for like having a crowd in the theater so that you can have the whole and the crowd goes wild reaction. This time around, Microsoft is going to have some exclusives, Sony is going to have some exclusives, but I mean, aside from some announcements about what's going to be happening with PlayStation Now, or it's like maybe a little bit more information on Project Morpheus, which may or may not take off like a rocket or may just crash and burn, it's really not a sure thing that this is going to be the kind of thing that you really want to get people to go to their movie theater and it's like be a part of. So to Sony, all I have to say is it's an interesting marketing move that you're doing this. I hope that you get the word out so that people in the various cities get it's like excited about it. I know that here in Toronto apparently we're all completely sold out for this event, so it's like that's going to be a packed house. But if you're going to do this, you have to make damn well sure that you've got news that will actually bring the house down. Otherwise, you're going to have a bunch of people kind of just walking out of the movie theater in a befuddled state going, it's like, well, that was kind of flat. So, Sony, just make sure that for this E3, you've actually got enough ammunition that when you fire your guns, it's a great big explosion with a lot of fireworks that makes everybody happy. Think about it.